My selfish girlfriend kept giving me gifts she wanted for herself, so I dumped her. Now she's trying to buy me back with everything from my wish list. My girlfriend and I have been together for 8 years and lived together for 4 years. Girlfriend has always been the artsy type and has some personal project, but she tends to get lost in her world. We celebrated my birthday last weekend and she got me a pencil lengthier. I don't use pencils, and the lengthier didn't fit your typical number 2. It was purely for colored pencils. I also don't color. When she asked me if I liked it, I just quietly walked outside our home and tossed it in the trash. She was understandably upset and called me an off for doing that, claiming that I could have at least tried it. Here's the thing. She has been doing things like this ever since we started living together. She has been gifting me things she likes and ultimately uses them. For example, last year she got a packet of Sailor Moon stickers. I don't watch Sailor Moon and she ended up using them all. She also gifted me a jewelry box one time. I don't wear jewelry, so guess who's been using it all this time? First world problems at its finest. So it's been a few days and she's still upset and has even got both of our parents to berate me for trashing the gift. She even admitted she knew I would hate it and was planning on using it after I calmed down in a few days. A detail that she did share with others, but I'm still getting name called. Edit. She admitted she does this because she wants something but gives it to me to say I tried. I asked if I gave her a wish list would that help, and she said that she would never look in it, and well, she didn't when I made and sent one to her. She on the other hand does have a wish list which I do get her stuff from, and some of that stuff is actually expensive. The update. She found the post. She was very miffed by the responses and tried to vent to her friends, but they weren't on her side. She then decided to show the post to her and my siblings. They wanted to know if it was true, and when confirmed, they all yelled at her and they got our respective parents calmed down and stopped talking about it. She came to me over the weekend, and after talking about it, since we worked over several things, she recognized that she really did screw up, and as an apology she gave me this cool dragon diffuser I've been wanting for a while and a box of all the stuff I was gifted, telling me I may do whatever I please with them. She's also open to not receiving gifts for the next couple of special occasions, which I will be doing. So when it came down to her selfish gift giving, what she meant by I tried was her forgetting about these occasions until the last minute and not wanting to admit it. She hastily gets them off of Amazon from whatever shows up first on her homepage and just hopes I'll like them enough not to say anything negatively, and uses them when I won't. She refused to look at my wish list because gifts should be a surprise, but when I brought up her list, she had no answer. She said she'll look at mine from now on. This is not a deal breaker, but it does need to end, and well, most of you were right. There were other issues. We have agreed to therapy, single and couples, which she will pay for. This may not be what you expected, but I think it's a good start. New updates. We were having issues and decided to go to therapy to work it out. After the very first session I realized that I do not want to work on this relationship anymore. It was just too much trouble than it was worth. So I broke up with her. Lots of crying on her end, but she seemed to accept it. She has already moved out of our house and agreed that I may keep it since I have no family in our state. Things haven't exactly been well since then. Her parents, who have been divorced for a decade now, have turned a 180 and are begging me to take her back. Her dad even tried to bribe me to take her back. I have refused and blocked them, but they still find ways to circumvent that. My own parents have also done a 180 and are now supportive, but I don't want to talk to them. As for me, well, I've begun to drink a lot more. People always say to work on yourself after a relationship, like going to the gym or getting a new hobby, but I am just not feeling it. All I want to do now is drink. Coworkers and even my boss noticed my sluggish behavior, but they shrugged it off as me working too hard. My boss even offered some time off, completely off the record. I'm not sure I should accept since I'm probably just gonna drink it away. Update. I left my home today, seeing a bunch of packages at my doorstep. Didn't have time to open them, so I tossed them inside and only opened them maybe an hour ago. They were all stuff from my wish list. At first, I didn't know who sent them all, but then I checked a personal email that I don't normally use and realized it. It was all from my ex. The email said, "Happy anniversary, Milovany." I'm guessing she bought these in an attempt to get me back. It won't work. I didn't break up with her because of a present. Check post history. I broke up with her because our relationship was very one-sided and she was so selfish. But you know what? I'm keeping them. Now I can be selfish.